money working for you, or are you working for money? Welcome to the crypto lifestyle, the lifestyle where your money works for you instead of you working for that money. And in this live stream, we'll be going over what happened with the BitTorrent ICO, which your boy, the crypto lifestyle, has personally dubbed the sucker ICO of 2019. But hey, if this is the first time we're meeting, my name is Francis, also known as the crypto lifestyle, and my passion is educating you guys, the people, the masses, the public, on blockchain technology and the implications it has on not just changing lives, but man, if you didn't know by now, this technology called blockchain is changing the world. So if you're new here, why not consider subscribing? I must say this though, guys, okay? I am by no means, by no stretch of the imagination, a financial advisor. I am simply a cryptocurrency fanatic who loves investing into cryptocurrencies. I do this because I love it, so you need to do your own homework and don't listen to anybody on YouTube. As a matter of fact, when it comes to any sort of investment, buy, hold, or sell, this is nothing in regards to that. I am not saying to buy, hold, or sell in any of my live streams or in any of my past videos. Well, guys, I would kindly also love to know if you found my live streams valuable or informative in the past. Just let me know if you're watching the live stream right now in the live chat box, or if you're watching the replay, let me know by commenting in the comment section below as well. Alright guys, so it is quite the hot topic. So the crypto community is raging today at what happened with BitTorrent's ICO. As I tell people, never believe the hype, people. Just never believe it. And talk about a hype train and a sucker ICO, because that's exactly what this was. We need to really kind of first understand Tron's relationship with Binance. So for those of you who got into cryptocurrency maybe in 2018 or late 2017, you may not be aware of this, but Tron's ICO actually was conducted on Binance's platform, where I actually tried to get in, but I think it was sold out in about 3, 4, 5 seconds, something ridiculous, under 8 seconds. So what I'm alluding to is Justin Sun and Changpeng Zhao, also known as CZ the Don, who are both the CEOs for their respected companies, Tron and Binance. These two individuals have a great business relationship with one another from the get-go, from Tron's inaugural launch, really, right, since the launch of Tron's ICO, which was conducted on Binance's platform, as I just alluded to, back in the day of 2017. So these guys are great buds. They're like, good old buddy old pals, right? So, now my thumbnail, right? It says, are they sleeping in bed together? Obviously, I don't mean literally, but I mean, are they laying in bed together, right? Meaning, are they in cahoots together in regards to this BitTorrent's ICO? That really is the question. So it's very important to note here that Tron purchased BitTorrent in 2018, right? So to see that Mr. Justin Sun has special interest in this ICO is a huge, and I mean just an absolute huge understatement. Let's actually check out this. This is one of the articles at the time, right, when Tron purchased BitTorrent. And, websites and news outlets such as CoinDesk and Cointelegraph, they start to tag along with the shilling and ran with this hype story because, it created a lot of buzz. And, this is just speculation, but God knows, maybe they were paid to make such publications and such articles, right? And also, we cannot forget that, famous YouTubers started to shill for this ICO as well. I don't got the screenshot right now, but a good friend of mine, Mark from TopCryptocurrencySignals.com, who's been delivering some fire signals, by the way, he asked me in my Telegram and he said, hey, Francis, are we going to invest into this ICO? And I'm like, bro, are you a sucker? I don't think so, because you follow my channel. You're not a sucker, all right? So this is a sucker ICO. Whatever's being hyped up out there in the public, I just do the damn opposite. But anyways, back to, let me get to the real core points here. So, back to the YouTubers who are shilling this. I don't want to name names, you guys should know who they are. I mean, you could easily find this out on YouTube, right? I'm not going to name their names here. That's just not my style. I don't call out people, but there's a lot of people out there that were shilling this, and I'm talking about YouTubers. Now, this pump and dump scheme, and it is a pump and dump, can only be accessed exclusively through Binance ICO Launchpad, which is very convenient if you ask me, because in order to get into the ICO, you're going to have to either use Tron's own currency or Mr. CZ's BNB's own currency. So both of these CEOs' own cryptocurrencies is what's going to be used to get into this ICO. And I understand, to be fair, any blockchain, that has dApps on it, you use their token. I get that, right? But it gets a little fishy, and we're going to look into that just now. So let's look at the charts the day before the ICO, okay? Just a day or two before the ICO was launched, and this is CoinMarketCap, guys. If you look at, the ICO was launched on January of 28th, right? And Tron and BNB were one of the best performing coins on the 26th, gearing up to the ICO, which was set to take place on the 28th. As you can see here, right? January 26th, right? Just like your favorite roller coaster ride at your local theme park, it goes up. Right, it goes up on the 26th, and right here, guys, January 20th, it just plummets, and it goes up again, and it plummets even more, right? We could also look at, this is Tron's chart. Let's actually take a look at Binance Coin, BNB, same deal, right? Right here, January 26th, it's going up, 27th going up, and look at this, 28th, on the ICO date crashes, then goes up, and then bang, double bottoms. That's exactly what happened. So this is what's keeping people kind of like, people are questioning this ICO and the legitimacy of it, or the intent it had, including myself. And this is why I'm doing this live stream. And another key point is only 17% of the tokens were available for the ICO public investors, according to ICOdrops.com, which I do have that overlay right here as well. So this tells me that a very small and minute amount is being allocated to public investors. As you can see right here, the last line, which is highlighted, says available for token sale 17%. Like, that's something I wouldn't even touch that with a 10-foot pole, man. And I mean, you have a supply of 990 million tokens, with only 17% of that being available to the public is an, in this ICO is just an absolute joke, guys. All right. So as I said, man, this is a sucker ICO, I tell you. And you guys let me know if you like this thumbnail, all right? But get a little closer look at that. So as I said, here's where it kind of gets suspicious, guys. To make matters worse, just under 1,000 people were successful in this BitTorrent ICO. Right? As I said, this is where it gets really fishy. And I think the number, I don't know the exact numbers, like 900 and something, whatever, just under 1,000. So let's just think about that for just 1 minute, okay? So this was hyped up, right? We had Justin Sun, who is quite the shiller, okay? Out of all blockchain CEOs or cryptocurrency CEOs, he's probably like, he's like, what's that guy's name? That guy that shills a lot. But anyways, for CEOs of cryptocurrency, man, this guy is like second to none, all right? He was shilling it. Then we got news outlets like Cointelegraph, like Coindesk, like I just showed you, right? They're shilling it. Famous YouTubers shilling it. You guys can check for yourself. So once again, hundreds of thousands of folks are stocking up on Tron and Binance Coin for this excitement, this happy feeling of, yes, I'm gonna hit a nice ICO called BitTorrent. Right? The sucker ICO, to only get denied, where only 900 and somewhat freaking people or members or, the inner circle got in. Meanwhile, leading up to this shill fest of an ICO, Tron and BNB is being dumped. Okay? So the remaining of hundreds of thousands of folks who did not get into the ICO are sitting on bags of Tron and BNB coins as the price tanks. And guys, check this out. This is just freaking earth-shattering to me, okay? This is mind-boggling to me. Look how sad this truly is, okay, guys? People who invested into this ICO, okay? Let me just repeat again. So, okay, people who invest into this, because it just blows my mind, okay? I'm going to bring up something very important. It should blow your mind too. So people who invested into this in an ICO and did not perform well. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not as though people actually got into this ICO and it didn't perform well when it went to the exchanges, okay? But people actually lost money in an ICO that they did not even invest into. I think this is the first time ever in crypto history this has ever happened, where people got wrecked in an ICO that they never invested into, right? Normally, like you guys know, 2018 when it was a bear market. After for Q1, pretty much all ICOs were failing and people were going below, the ICO price, right? And they lost money that way. But this ICO is very special. It's a very unique, special ICO in terms of getting wrecked. Those who didn't even invest got wrecked. All right, so that's what I'm trying to get at. I was just trying to get the right words and put it together, right? So I repeat, for the first time ever in ICO history, potential investors lost money without even investing in the damn freaking ICO. Okay, so once again, guys, do not believe the hype in anything that is publicly announced. Okay, I always say this in my videos. Now, you know, we recently have another hype train in the makings, guys, and let's take a look at, you know, the other hot topic that is being shilled by moronic YouTubers. Okay, guys, and that is actually going to be right here, Fidelity. Okay. Fidelity, a well-known and major investment firm, is here to trigger the next bull run. Ladies and gentlemen, okay? You know who you heard it from, your favorite YouTuber. Just like BACT was going to trigger the next bull run. Just like Bitcoin ETFs are going to trigger the next bull run. Now, these moronic YouTubers are on this one here, Fidelity. Okay, so this is going to trigger the next bull run for all of us by announcing a March date for their Bitcoin custody service. I just want to slap, oh shit, my lighting. I just want to slap somebody, I swear to God. Like, this is just comical to me. A custody service. Like, are you freaking serious? We really need a custody service in cryptocurrency? Guys, think about this. Now, actually, let me just see who's joined the chat. I'm just going off here. We got a few people in here, okay? We got Puppy Love says, sup, bro? LL says, live stream, pump and dump. You already know what's up. Okay, guys, so let me get back to the point at hand here. So what makes Bitcoin and cryptocurrency so interesting and sexy is the fact that we have full control of our own funds and are able to send assets and currencies across borders pretty much instantaneously if you compare it to the banking system without any intermediates like governments and banks, which cost us virtually next to nothing, pennies on the dollars to do this, right? And if we make a couple million on the way, I mean, like the investment side of things, then hey, man, that's just, you know, that's just gravy on my mashed potatoes. It's just an extra bonus, right? But the real special thing is being independent here is what I'm trying to get at. So let's look at Google and what does custody firm means exactly, right? And look right here. Custody, a service in which a brokerage or other financial institution holds securities on behalf of the client. This reduces the risk of the client losing his or her assets or having them stolen. They are also available to the brokerage to sell at client's demand. Are you freaking kidding me? First of all, crypto is not about having a third party store our own assets for us. Heck, I cringe every time I hear folks using exchanges like Binance or BitTorrent as their personal wallet to store their crypto. And look, just like, you know, I don't know if you guys heard what happened to Cryptopia, but they got hacked and everybody's funds who use that exchange as their personal wallet, sayonara. So never mind these traditional financial institutions like the New York Stock Exchange and now Fidelity wanting to help us out here, you know, make crypto great again, make Bitcoin great again. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm flattered, but I'm good. You know, I'm okay. I like where I stand right now. You know, it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, this is just off the top of my head, but it kind of reminds me of like when I'm at a party and an attractive woman asks me to dance, you know, like I'm flattered, but I tell her like I'm good. You know, like you probably just want to drink. You know what I'm trying to say is it's always something in it for them, right? Their true intention or their agenda is really for them. It's not for us. All right, so I'll stick to my paper wallet. I don't need no damn custodial service. Like, think of Digitex Futures. Digitex Futures is doing a non-custodial, right? Like, this is what crypto is meant to be, more decentralized. It's getting more centralized and more centralized. It's sadly, truly turning into the stock market, right? Anyways, oh yeah, we can't forget actually the Bitcoin ETFs, right? What did that do for us? Let's actually bring up that, what do I got that slide at? Is this it here? Yeah, this is it. Bitcoin ETFs. You guys remember this shill fest too? The Bitcoin ETFs? I don't know. What did that do for us, right? Nothing. All right? It didn't do nothing other than just crash markets and manipulate traders, right? Everyone got wrecked. Okay? And, you know, we can't forget BACT, right? BACT was the same deal. Where you at, BACT? Can't forget good old BACT. There it is. BACT delays Bitcoin futures once again. So that was the second hype train, which was BACT. What did that do? Nothing. Nothing but wreck the markets. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, you know, all these things, all these major public news that are out there on news outlet websites like that, or just like if it's a frenzy going on like BitTorrent, just stay the heck away. It's too good to be true. And as I said in my previous videos about BACT, this will never be announced ahead of time. It will just happen one night without us knowing, and the markets will just boom from there, catching us off guard. I'm not saying it'll never happen, but what I'm saying is they're not going to give us any notice on when it's going to happen, so we all could set long positions in BitMEX or whatever, trade on Binance, you know, get out of USDT and get rich. Why would they want to do that for? Don't make no sense to me, guys. So that's all I have. I'm going to take one last look here, guys. This was real rapid fire stuff. Let me see what anybody else got to see here. People couldn't log in, Puppy Love says. Yeah, that's what I was being told too, man. You know, this is not something that I had any interest whatsoever into this ICO, man. You know, I just knew from time that, you know, people ask my opinion, and, you know, basically any ICO, I don't give a shit what it is. I am not investing into an ICO right now, okay? And BitTorrent was no different. It had nothing different or special about it. 17% going out to public investors is crazy, guys. So look, guys, I'm going to end this right now. I'm going to leave you guys with my conclusion, okay? So, in conclusion, the morale or the lesson, what's the moral of this live stream? Or what's the lesson of this live stream, okay? Do not believe the hype or anything that is publicly announced that creates FOMO, hype, or a buzz in this space. Just do the damn opposite. For example, if you did the opposite and were in USDT during the time Bitcoin ETFs were supposed to be implemented, you were on the right side, opposed to the masses who were in long positions, right? Because they're waiting for this Bitcoin ETF. And we're still waiting on this ETF a year later, right? The same thing with BACT. We're still waiting for BACT, right? Everyone's getting wrecked. Just do the opposite and you'll be fine. And you guessed it, the same thing for this sucker ICO of 2019, which is BitTorrent. Folks who scooped up BNB and Tron in anticipation to get into this ICO got absolutely wrecked because they were holding bags of Tron and BNB, which was dumped immediately the same day of the damn ICO on January 28th. So look, guys, that's all I have for you. Usually I like to engage, but you know, there's a few people in there. You guys will let me know what you think about this on the replay. So if you found this valuable, this live stream valuable or informative, please do let me know by, as I said, commenting in the comment section below or in the live chat box. So just, you know what, smash the damn like button. And guys, you know what, man, we got to be safe out there. The crypto industry right now is so grimy. There's mass manipulation going out there, a lot of disinformation, misinformation in the cryptocurrency space. But you know what, it can also be extremely rewarding if you know what you're doing. So that being said, you know what, man, there ain't really much left to say other than until the next live stream or my next video, you're on your own. Later.